laughter's gone, the lights decay. A single glow behind the glass reminds me love can never last. Footsteps fade on empty stone. The city hums, but I'm alone. The air still smells of sweet red wine, and echoes whisper you are mine. It's a lonely Christmas night. No carols, just the traffic light. I breathe the cold, the quiet sky, and wonder how the years go by. The coffee cools beside my hand. The music plays a distant band. Your name still burns beneath my breath, like winter's kiss that never left. The snow returns soft and slow, covering places we used to go. I let the silence fill the room, and wear your memory like perfume. It's a lonely Christmas night. No carols, just the traffic light. I breathe the cold, the quiet sky, and wonder how the years go by. Maybe love was just a flame that warms you once then fades again. But still I leave the candle bright for ghosts that wander home tonight. It's a lonely Christmas night. The world asleep beneath the white. I close my eyes, the lights are dim, and dream you're here, though it's only him. Snow is gathering on my window, silent streets forget the day. Every light repeats a memory, ones I tried to push away. Footsteps fade along the corner where we walked in years before. Even now your voice is lingering, echoes slipping through the door. I keep telling myself I'm fine, but the cold finds the truth inside. Christmas comes through, the warmth has gone. Still I feel you by my side. Midnight snow on my window, painting all the things I wished I'd left behind. Every flake reminds me of your smile, one I won't see for a while. Midnight snow on my window turns the quiet into something I can't hide. Even if the world moves on its way, my heart stays with yesterday. Simply came too fast. Still this night reveals the truth. I'm not ready for the past. Midnight snow on my window tonight, painting all the things I wished I'd left behind. Every flake reminds me of your smile, one I won't see for a while. Midnight snow on my window tonight turns the quiet into something I can't hide. Even if the world moves on its way, my heart stays with yesterday. Left it on the window frame, watching snowfall trace the silence, whispering your fading name. Candles flicker in the corner, just the way you used to lie. Every shadow in this quiet room feels like you were here tonight. I don't sing these words out loud, they're too fragile to let Christmas comes, and though you're gone, your echo moves beneath the snow. This is a song you'll never hear this Christmas, left inside a heart that couldn't find its voice. Even if I played it to the sky, it would vanish in the night. This is a song you'll never hear this Christmas, shaped from all the feelings I denied. Snow keeps falling on my window pane, covering the truth I hide. This is a song you'll never hear this Christmas, left inside a heart that couldn't find its voice. Even if I played it to the sky, it would vanish in the night. This is a song you'll never hear this Christmas, shaped from all the feelings I denied. Snow keeps falling on my window pane, covering the truth I hide. Is colder than I thought. My breath fades into the dark. I whisper just a single name and watch it melt into the air. The street is empty all around, but still my voice begins to shake. No one needs to hear these words, yet somehow I still let them out. I look up where if they carry what I feel. Your name escapes before I think. A quiet truth I cannot hide. The city hums beneath my feet, like it remembers what I lost. I speak your name into the night, and hope the sky will hold it close. I keep on calling your name into the night, letting it rise where the stars belong. If only echoes could bring you back, I'd follow every fading sound. These fragile words were meant for you, though no one stands beside me now. Still I keep calling your name into the quiet of the night. Maybe the sky already knows how many times I spoke of you. Maybe the wind could carry this farther than my voice ever could. I tell myself to let you go, yet still your name slips past my lips. And though I know you will not turn, I call again into the dark. I keep on calling your name into the night, hoping the stars can understand. If every whisper reached your heart, would something gentle start to change? But dawn will come without your light, and I will walk this road alone. Still I keep calling your name into the quiet of the night.
Soft lights glowing gentle in the cold. heart story still untold. Every window shining through the frost, guiding hearts that once felt lost. Steps echo lightly on the snow. Evening paints a golden glow. Moments drifting slow and clear, telling me that peace is near. Soft lights of Christmas Eve surround, falling quiet all around. In this stillness, warmth is finally found, gently lifting every sound. Shadows dance along the winter street, snowflakes landing soft and sweet. Even in the calm before the morn, something bright begins to form. Holding close this quiet night, wrapped in gentle golden light. Soft lights of Christmas Eve once more, brighter than the night before. Every glow becomes a door, opening to peace restored.
The cafe hums through the night, steam rising like a half-formed dream. Strangers whisper at their tables, fading gently leave the rooms warmer. I sit alone by the window, watching street lights lose their glow, telling myself like every year, next year will be different, maybe so. The clock keeps sliding forward, but my life stays in the quiet lane. I trace circles on my coffee cup, as if the warmth could change my fate. People come and people go, carrying stories I'll never know. Still their distant presence makes the solitude feel less cold. If I'm waiting for a better year, why do I end up here each time? In a corner, seated dawn, watching life begin without me again. But I'm page. I'll be here until the morning light. Don't resent the passing nights or the plans that never came true. I've learned to sit with myself and breathe in the comfort of strangers. Maybe someday I'll stand up and walk into a new kind of light. But for now this quiet corner feels almost like a little home tonight. If I'm waiting for a better year, it's not because this one was unkind, just that a small part of me still hopes for something undefined. And when the sun breaks through, stirring life beyond the window clear, I whisper like I always do. Next year, maybe next year. Maybe next year. Beyond my room, laughter drifting through the glass, people moving close together while I stay hidden in the dark. I lean against the quiet window, watching colors blur and blend. Their joy feels distant from my hands, yet somehow gentle on my mind. I hear footsteps on the streets below, pairs walking toward warmer nights. Their silhouettes in neon light are stories I will never share. Still I keep the curtains open, letting in the world I can't join, a faint reflection of myself. lost among the shining towers. If I could be part of the night, just another light behind the glass. If someone saw me there, maybe I wouldn't feel so far away. Even if no one knows my name, and I never crossed that busy line. If I could be part of the nightscape, there'd be no regret inside my heart. To knock upon my quiet door, I only watch the passing world from this small forgotten room. But in the glow outside, something softly calls my name, like the city whispering, you're still a piece of everything. As a single distant light, if lovers passing by saw my window shining faintly there, I wouldn't need to step outside or chase a warmth I'll never hold. If I could be softly past my veins. Falling leaves whisper through the night. Few streetlights scatter on the road. Only my shadow keeps walking ahead. Something stirs quietly in my chest. Words dissolve before they form. Unspoken feelings drift in the dark, held gently by the silence around me. Pulling up the collar of my coat, I listen to footsteps fading far away. My heartbeat stays at the same slow pace, while the world grows colder in reply. Light slips through the gaps in the trees, shimmering softly, trembling in place. Every time I pause for a breath, old memories step up beside me. Every step I take tonight, a forgotten name returns again. Feelings that never reach their home somehow fit the quiet depth of night. Words I never had the courage to say, unwind gently and fade in the wind. I don't know who I wish for anymore, but the wish still lingers inside me. We could walk side by side, I'd keep the same quiet pace, just letting our shoulders share the cold air. Beyond the veil of silence, a distant light flickers in the dark. Even the distance I can't cross feels easier to accept tonight. Every step I take tonight feels a little lighter than before. Feelings I've stopped chasing blend gently with the rhythm of the night. Only my footsteps remain, slowly dissolving slides down the window pane, tracing the glow of distant light. The room stays calm and dark, holding the night without a sound. Outside, the streets are alive, but none of that reaches here. Only this quiet breath of air keeps me steady in the silence. The towers shimmer in the rain, like memories drifting out of view. A faint reflection on the glass shows someone I once knew. I turn the lamp off slowly, letting the city paint the room. Shadows soften every worry, leaving space for something warm. All the lights below feel like they're shining just for me. Even though I'm far away from the noise and company tonight, I don't need to join the crowd to feel a spark inside my chest. Sometimes the quietest place is where my heart shines the brightest. If I could freeze this moment where the world feels gentle again, I'd stay watching from this window, holding the glow beneath the rain. Every trace of loneliness softens when the city breathes. Even the things I let go of find a place to rest tonight. All the lights below blur softly through the falling rain, and somehow in this quiet room I feel connected from afar. No celebration needed, no voices calling out my name, just me and the breathing city, finding peace in our own way. shining like a memory out of place. The cold slips under my coat, but somehow steadies my breath. I light a cigarette slowly, the spark reflected in the glass below. Smoke rises without a sound, carrying thoughts I never said. Cars pass beneath my feet, their lights drifting like passing lights. People moving somewhere warm, while I stay here above the noise. The wind pulls at my sleeves, but leaves my heartbeat untouched. A quiet moment on this bridge, where time decides not to move. Every breath I take turns into a trail against the night. Feelings I can't explain slip gently into the drifting smoke. I don't need a place to go to feel the truth beneath my chest. Sometimes the world below looks clearer from a step away. If someone saw me here, would they know what I'm letting go? Or just pass by the moment like any other quiet soul tonight? Still the city breeze below, below I'm wrapped in muted light. And for a fleeting second I feel aligned with everything. Every breath I take fades softly into winter air. Every thought I hide settles calmly in the flowing night. I drop the ashes slow, watching them fall like tiny stars. And in this quiet place I find a peace the world can't give. my cursor blink like a heartbeat. A message meant for no one now. But still it asked me to continue. The quiet presses on my back. As if the room knows what I hide. These words have nowhere left to go. Yet they keep circling through my mind. I start to write your name once more. Wipe it clean before it forms. As if erasing could undo. The distance growing in the dark. The glow of this small screen feels cold, reflecting everything I fear. I tell myself to let it fade, but something keeps me sitting here. These are the letters I never sent, carried only by my trembling hands. If they could reach you through the night, would you still turn away again? So I keep writing what I feel, only to watch it disappear. Every line I trace tonight becomes a letter I never sent. Maybe silence is the truth I have been trying not to face. Maybe holding on this tight is just another quiet day. Still my fingers try to speak, saying what my voice could never say. If time would give one moment back, I'd send the words I wrote today. These are the letters I never sent, left behind in the glow of the screen. If you could hear them in the dark, would something shift inside your heart? But night keeps moving without you, and I remain where it began, sitting with these quiet thoughts and all the letters I never sent. last words hang in the air, fading like the glow above the bar. Your seat is empty now, but your quiet still lingers here. I swirl the melting ice, listen to time dissolve away, knowing I won't see you again, yet still searching for what to say. Bartender wipes the counter like he's erasing what remains, but the echo of our goodbye stays carved inside my chest. I rehearse the line again, the one I never dared to speak, wishing I could turn back once before you vanished down the street. These are the words I never said, caught somewhere between my breath. If I had one more moment now, I'd place them gently in your hands, but silence filled the space instead and swallowed everything I felt. Now all that's left tonight are the words I never said. If you ever think of me, let it be the way I looked at you, not the silence I chose when my courage slipped away. Some truths die quietly without ever touching the air, and maybe that's their fate, to stay unspoken but real. These are the words I never said, still burning softly in my chest. If fate had given just one more breath, I'd let them reach you in the light. But now the night is closing in, and your shadow's far ahead. keeps time for no one now. Its gentle ticking fills the room. Your sweater hangs beside the chair, a quiet echo of our truth. I light a candle by the window, but it won't reach the place you left. This room remembers you tonight. Every corner holds a shadow of your smile. If Christmas brings you peace at last, I hope you rest beneath the softer light. Snow is falling past the glass, but none of it can touch the empty space. The radio hums distant songs of lovers finding winter warmth, but I just sit and close my eyes, pretending I can hear your voice. A breath of winter fills my hands, where your fingers used to be. This room remembers you tonight. It keeps your name inside its silent walls. If Christmas finds you far from here, I hope the stars will guide you where you fall. Snow keeps drifting through the night, and I remain where you once stood. Sometimes I swear the light turns warm, as if you stepped inside again. The street is filled with quiet songs, but none of them belong to me. A cold wind slips beneath the door and stirs a memory I can't reach. Even the shadows feel too far. Even the night won't say my name. Snow keeps what I laughter lingers in the air, a ghost that time refused to take. The world moves on with gentle cheer, while I stay frozen in this place. A quiet wish escapes my breath, but no one hears it anymore. Snow keeps what I couldn't hold, every promise buried under white. If I could touch your hand again, would it still tremble soft in mine tonight? Merry Christmas, fading light. Lonely footsteps echo through the cold. Somewhere the lights are shining warm, but not for me, not anymore. The city glows with winter light, but in this room I sit alone. A distant bell fades through the night, and warmth I knew is long gone. No promise left to hold tonight, no voice remains to call my name. Merry Christmas, silent night, my breath turns wide and drifts away. If I could turn the past around, would I have held you close to stay? Snow is falling on my heart, only darkness knows the weight I feel. A cup grows cold upon the table, the world moved on, but I stayed still. Soft snow lands on someone's shoulder, but never comes to where I am. go dim.